G League teams to be more driving and taking as the means of getting. Just trying to help, and when they do, we'll make them. Right? Maybe we send some Steve Nash MVP season reels. Few people ever did it better. Impossible. Let's talk about it tomorrow. I can call down if you want. I've got a bit of history with the coach there. That would be cool. We plan practice.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jaylen Brown.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little to start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. They've got MP, also Holiday out there, and it's Queta in at the center position. And for San Antonio, in the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. Harper is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3. Greg, I think now is when we really see the value of depth as teams prepare for the playoffs.
It always helps when you can spread out your minutes, prevent stars from being overworked, and diminish the risk of injury.
And the dunk by MP.
And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that play off with the dunk.
And they pick up 2.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Outside Holiday. In the corner, it's MP. Back to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. MP up top. The 3. It's good from long range. MP's got 5 now.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Drew Holiday. We have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. It sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Harper's shot's good.
You see just how assertive Harper is down low. This kid fears absolutely nothing.
Now, here's MP. You saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Here's Queta. And that one is hammered home.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Now here is Holiday. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Holiday. Three-pointer, Fox. And another turnover here by San Antonio. And now we have a moment to recognize the Player of the Week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Holiday surveying the floor. A three from MP. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Now, here's MP. 5 points in the game. Here's Tillman. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Fox against Holiday. Fires the three. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Boston leading by 9. Brown the pass to Holiday. Back to Brown. Here's Tillman. Back to Brown. Shoots over Harper. Brown with the bucket.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. With the pause in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. The Celtics second.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Outside Harper. Vassell outside. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Tillman. Now Brown. Fires for three. He doesn't hit that one. Spurs trail by 11. Fox deciding where to go with it. Here's Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Harper against MP. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Sohan. And here is Fox. Fox with the screen for Vassell. Fox finds Wembanyama. Fades and shoots. The rebound by Cada.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
On the wing, MP. The shot's good. Brown making the play. MP's got 8 points.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
A moment to check out MP here. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. 7 assists and 5 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Misses the layup.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And stand on defense, the Celtics content to play the percentages.
Yeah, look, the Celtics want to deny threes, free throws, and layups. If you beat them shooting 2-point jump shots, they'll live with it. But can they force more turnovers?
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
And Harper slams it in.
Well, Harper spotted a chance for a big play, and he took it. Go ahead, young fella.
Now, here's Brown. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Spurs trail by 14. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Tillman. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And great with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
No good on that one. That one misses. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Cleveland played phenomenal. He scored 68 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Here's Brown, following the bucket by the Spurs. Picked his pocket. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Wembanyama, no good.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. It's a 13-point game. To the inside, here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Holiday against Castle. Wembanyama high post. Shot clock at 5. Waters can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 15. Here's Brown. A beautiful reverse layup. Brown's got his second bucket tonight.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
To the paint and taken away by Brown. 4-on-3 break. Outside Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Holiday's got 9 points. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
MP looking around. Brown wide open. He fired. No good on the 3. Spurs trail by 20. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter. Wembanyama passes to Horford. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
MP outside. Pass to Tillman. MP outside. Second shot opportunity, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Celtics, Neemias Queta, 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Boston making some changes. Chris Boucher's checked in for Tillman. Sam Hauser comes in for Brown. And Derek White subbed in for Drew Holiday. And so he makes both from the line. Now here's Fox. Still without a basket. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Castle. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 3rd assist on the night. Down low. Pass to Queta. Inside. Clock at 6. MP kicks to White. Buries the long-range jumper.
Sometimes you just know it's coming. White couldn't wait to let that one fly. Respond to the 3 on the other end.
Now Fox. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. And so it's Boston, cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And with as many 3-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to Noche Latino. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Pritchard and White are their guards. Then there's Sam Hauser. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Minot in at the 4.
Savvy decision there by Fox. Moving the ball back outside into the hands of a ready shooter.
Here's Pritchard. It's White on the wing. Castle covering. And it's White missing. Spurs trail by 19. The kick out to Fox. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the bucket by the Celtics. It falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Hauser finds Pritchard. White against Castle. And the shot's good from Boucher.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now here's Johnson. Hasn't made one yet. And he gets the bucket.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. White the pass to Boucher. A three-pointer, no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Castle. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Spurs. Celtics leading by 16. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand, philosophy are those immutable things that you think will win games regardless of the style. So that'll never change. But your style has to be fitted to your personnel.
MP outside. Pass to White. Boucher sets a screen for White. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. MP grabs the miss. And so, MP will bring it up for the Celtics. 22 is their biggest lead. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Guys, back over to you.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. And MP throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Fox. 8 points for him. To the middle. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Left side, Fox shoots over White. Another miss by Fox.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
MP kicks to White. Just 5 to shoot. Count it. White's got 7 points in the game.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
To the inside, Cancel, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Some changes here for the Spurs. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Harper in for Stephon Castle. The Celtics also with a sub. Cade is checked in. Celtics leading by 19 points. White the pass to MP. Now Brown. Celtics passing it around. Outside White. MP outside. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 7 points for the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Vassell kicks to Horford. Harper wide open. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Cada. Outside White. And again, Boston with the triple.
3 points.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Vassell wide open. His three-pointers off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And good that time. And that's now 6 points for Jaylen Brown.
Look, Brown's a great athlete. I love to see him work inside.
Fox dishes to Harper. Will it go? Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
MP outside. Harper with the steal. To the paint. Here's Vassell. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, he just came flying in. Vassell making sure it goes down.
Over in the corner, Brown. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
Outside, Fox. Back to Vassell. And here's Harper from the arc. Knocks down the three ball. Harper's got 10 points.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Tillman. Pass to Queta. Over in the corner, White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? Top of the list, 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment, Kevin. Win your team a championship and be the biggest part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go.
Here's Brown, following the bucket by the Spurs. Back to White, pass to Tillman. Harper against MP. Out to White. On the wing, Brown. There's the pick. Down low, 6 on the shot clock. And here's MP for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
MP showing you have to stay connected to him the moment he crosses half court.
Horford the pass to Fox. From the wing, here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Cavaliers. Pass to Brown, inside. And here's a look at some numbers for Jaylen Brown.
And if you measure a player's effectiveness by his passing, he's been very effective lately. Look at his assists in the last 10 games compared to the rest of the season. He's in the midst of a great run.
And he knocks down the first one. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Stephon Castle comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Boston. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's San Antonio with it. Castle with it. He has 5. 1:33 left in the first half. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Holiday finds MP. And stolen by Castle. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Shoots from the baseline. And another basket for San Antonio.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Celtics leading by 19. MP outside. Pass to Queta. Here's Tillman. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
The Spurs shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Now, Sohan. For 3, Vassell. And Boston with the rebound. Queta's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. No good on the shot. Over to the left wing. And here's Harper from the arc. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
With 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. MP has been leading the charge for Boston. A terrific quarter for him, and now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30, and we'll be back with you shortly.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the San Antonio Spurs.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
And now, how about a peek at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs come into focus?
You take a look at the Spurs, they're right around where we expected them to be at this point. Nothing to be ashamed of. They've had some great wins. And now they know exactly what they need to work on to become contenders next year.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And the Celtics with possession here. It's an 18-point lead. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. De'Aaron Fox out there with Harper. And it's Vassell in at the 3 slot. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Tillman. 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Brown inside the line. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Brown's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Celtics. Outside Harper. Jacks up a 3. Tillman grabs the miss. Tillman's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And that one drops. Fox has got 10 points in the game.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this game.
Spurs trail by 21. Harper up top, guarded by Holiday. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And Holiday kicks to MP. It's Brown on the wing. From outside, off the mark. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Fox finds Sohan. For 3, Vassell. Rebound by the Celtics. Keita's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Brown the pass to Keita, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now, here's Fox. 10 points for him. Puts up a deep 3. They get it back. Goes up again, and Wembanyama with the layup. 10 points for him.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Here's MP. He's got 27. Tillman passes to Holiday. Here's Brown. Brown, fires it in.
My goodness. Brown with the massive throwdown.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Spurs trail by 21. Pass to Sohan. Back to Fox. Drills the three-pointer. Fox has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now here is Holiday. 12 points for him. MP, no good. And Fox has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Boston leading by 18. Here's Brown. Here's Holiday. Banked in off the glass. Holiday's got 14 points.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
On the wing, Fox. Guarded by Holiday. Fox kicks to Vassell. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama, a screen on Brown. Vassell, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. MP against Harper, Jr., and the dunk by MP.
Savvy. Brown does what he can to help the team win, and he's upgraded his passing.
Vassell sets a screen for Fox. Wembanyama, left side. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 8 here in this one already. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. 19-point game. To the middle, and stolen by Wembanyama. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. He gets it in there. And that's 15 points for De'Aaron Fox.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
On the wing, Holiday. Guarded by Fox. Back to Holiday. Launches a 3, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, if you look at Holiday's three-point numbers, they're more than solid. It's an underrated part of his game.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Guys?
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. MP finds Holiday. MP with a screen on Fox from 10 feet out, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Holiday's got 10 points here in the second half. Outside Harper. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, Fox is just so quick to the ball. And then, of course, he has a finisher's mentality.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And the Spurs with some changes. Johnson comes in for Sohan. And Castle is subbed in for Vassell. And a change for the Celtics. White, he's checked in for Brown. Celtics leading by 17. Outside Holiday. Back to White. And it's Fox with the rebound. Fox has got 4 rebounds in this game. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, it's amazing to me, the creativity. Johnson showing out.
MP outside. Pass to Tillman. Now here's White. This one for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 8 rebounds in this game. Spurs passing it around. Johnson for 3. Rebound Boston. MP inside. Johnson's there.
Man, what a luxury for MP to have handles like that to get himself open.
Fox kicks to Johnson. Wembanyama, a screen on Holiday. Fox, no good. Celtics leading by 17. Pass to White. Back to MP. Here's Holiday. Guarded by Fox. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by MP. Holiday's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, when Holiday is affecting the game on the offensive end, it's a real lift for his team.
Johnson outside. 3-pointer. Castle finds Johnson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. White makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Here's White. Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs trail by 21. I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Stan, what's your read on him?
Well, Kevin, I would say he was underrated for a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter, and we all realize Derek White is one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore, and I just think it took us a long time to catch up with how good he is.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Spurs with some changes. Al Horford, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Barnes comes in for Harper. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Fox. A challenging stretch for San Antonio here. Pass to Castle. And here is Johnson. To halt the run. Rebounded by Hauser.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. San Antonio making a switch here. Champagne's checked in.
Number 30, Julian Champagne.
Here's Castle. He's got 7. Outside, Horford. Johnson at the elbow. Pass to Castle. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Pritchard. He has yet to score. And the shot's good for Boucher.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Bryant is checked in for San Antonio. And a change for the Celtics. Brown's checked in. And San Antonio shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Johnson surveying the floor. Back to Horford. Trying to end the drought. Rebound Boston.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Outside, Horford. Pass to Johnson. Here's Castle. 6 to shoot. The 3. Rebound Boston. Hauser's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown the pass to Pritchard. Back to Brown. Pass to Hauser. Over Castle. Hauser misses. White against Bryant. Here's Castle. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. It's Boucher out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Pritchard in at the point. And here is Brown. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Here's Pritchard. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Outside, White. Pass to Boucher. Misses the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
3-pointer, Fox, and he's good on the 3-ball. Fox has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Brown finds Hauser. Now Pritchard, guarded by Fox. White setting the pick for Pritchard. No good with the triple. Spurs trail by 21. And Fox has it in the corner. Up 3 off the mark.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Pritchard passes to White. There's the triple. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Now, here's Fox. Lets it go from deep. That's good from Horford on the assist by Fox. Fox has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Fox against Pritchard. Outside, White. Down low. Here's Boucher. Connects on the 9-footer. And the Celtics lead by 20.
Hey, that's the goal. Generate high percentage looks.
Here's Fox. Barnes outside. Offline with his 3. Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to Pritchard. Brown outside. Over Johnson. And that one hits back iron. San Antonio's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions, and defensively, they need stops.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He knows every possession is critical now. Benyama, he's checked in for Johnson. Boston also with the sub. Cade is checked in. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Over in the corner, Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Pass to Barnes and taken away by Brown. Here's Pritchard. Guarded by Fox. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Now Hauser. And it's off from three-point range. Outside, Fox. Makes it off the glass. Fox has got 26.
Well, I like what we've seen from Fox tonight. Calling his own number, providing a serious scoring power.
The tray. And it's White missing. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Fox against Pritchard. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 11 points in the quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
To the paint. Pass to Hauser. And another miss by Boston. Spurs trail by 14. Now, here's Fox. Driving inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. Fox has got 30 points.
Well, that quickness from Fox will beat you if you're not careful. It's so tough staying in front of it.
And White kicks to Brown. Tries the spin move. Lock at 6. Pass to Pritchard. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 6 assists now in the game.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
Barnes against Brown. Here's Hauser. And again, Boston with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Spurs. They trail by 16. Wembanyama, a screen on Pritchard. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Pass to Hauser. Out to the wing. Queta, the pass to Brown. Wide open. Again, the Celtics good for two.
JB showing off those handles. That was a weakness of his early on. Now it's strength.
The wide open look here for Fox. A three-pointer off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Hauser finds Pritchard. Brown against Barnes. Now here's Brown. Tight defense on him. Good D by Barnes.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Here's Horford. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Queta, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Horford. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
A different look now for San Antonio. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Horford. Vassell comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Harper in for Castle. The Celtics also changing it up. Tillman, he's checked in for Sam Hauser. MP comes in for Derek White. And it's Drew Holiday in for Pritchard. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
So it's Boston now, following the bucket by the Spurs. The shot by Holiday, no good. To the inside, the kick out to Fox. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Fox has got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Spurs. Boston leading by 12. MP right side. Brown dishes to MP. Pass to Tillman. And here's MP for three. That one is off.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Holiday against Fox. Jumper is off.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Now here is Holiday. Here's Queta. MP. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get by.
Fox against Holiday. Outside, Vassell. Lets loose a three. Holiday there for the rebound.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now here is Holiday. Brown! Off target from outside. Here is Wembanyama. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Here's MP after the basket by San Antonio. Jacks up a three. He drills the three.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Celtics.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
For the three, rebound San Antonio. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. A good win tonight for your squad, MP. How would you rate your performance?
Big picture, we won. Bigger picture, we want to win bigger games than this. So for me, I want to be an absolute beast on the glass every time out. I'm talking double-digit rebounds or nothing. I want my guys to know that, hey, I'm willing to run through a brick wall for you guys.
That's great. Thanks for your time, MP.
You're welcome.
Kevin, over to you.
We appreciate it very much, Dominic. Thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.